Okay. Hello. I am working on a new project called Marlowe. Um, and Marlowe is being written in Rust. So this is a learning experience for me. I I tried Rust once before and it didn't go so well. And I'm trying it now again, like a year later, and still not the biggest fan of it. I think there are some pretty cool things about it, but everything else thus far is just like, man, this is why does this have to be this complex? I don't give a fuck if you like Rust or not. Fucking great, enjoy it. Um, if you love the language, it's your favorite language, you want to build everything in it, rebuild everything in it, I don't fucking care. Do you? I'm not one to get into arguments or debates about what language is better or, you should change your whole fucking life for this fucking language. People like that are fucking weird. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. For me, I'm still learning it since kind of just going with the flow right now. This is my second or third day messing around with some Rust. So I'm using AI to kind of ask questions and help me think of some things, and I'm also building something completely new. This is the same approach I took with learning Odin, although Odin is much more simple, in my opinion, which I enjoyed. Um, with Odin, I built Ostrich DB, and with Rust, I'm building Marlow. So what is Marlow? Marlow is going to be um, like a node graph interface. Um, think of Obsidian or like, your graph vector databases and visualizers out there. I want to try my hand at building something similar to that for its own specific purpose. That purpose will be, I mean, it's kind of in the repo, the README, but it's not, all the information details that I kind of started thinking about are not. So the repo is private. It's not public right now. Anyway, I'm trying to build an engine for this. So the idea is that you'll have a GUI and it'll have individual nodes, we'll call them. And each node represents something, whether it be a person, a place, people, whatever, item. And that node can connect with a thread to another node. Um, and multiple nodes can have multiple connections via threads. And then a certain point, some work will be done with that information. So right now, I'm just kind of building the core API out, I guess. So that's where we're kind of at right now. Let's see here. So I just added this find um function. Now, to be fair, I did have uh AI look at the code I had and it was like, nah, here's a better way of doing it, and this is what it went with. And for some reason, the LSP for this is not engaging for some reason. Why not? Uh, Update, back up and update. Sure, why not? Okay, where's the pop-up at? Is it not there? Oh well, whatever. My laptop has it to where I can kind of hover over something and it shows me what it is and all that, which I actually like when I'm learning this. New node, get node count, returns a node, and the backend error. If there's no error, it returns a node. If there's no node, it returns an error. I think that's okay. So, hmm. we have nodes. We can create nodes. We can connect nodes, and they connect node via a thread. And then those threads, we keep track of those threads inside of a node. So node A and node B are connected. Well, node A needs to know that node B is connected to it. And honestly, and vice versa. Node B needs to know it's connected to A. That thread needs to have an ID and know where it's connected to as well. And right now we just create the thread. We have the source and destination. So it does keep that. And it uses this UUID, the UUID of the node. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, so we might actually want to do something like this for an engine. Well, we could keep track of the UUID. I'm trying to think what else we would actually need. So we would need to get into some sort of storage because right now everything, if I run it, it's all in memory, right? So I had AI write me a little main function or main function here. Um, Trying to print out some information. So we're going to go ahead and do what's it, cargo check issues unresolved import node engine node update is not a thing. Right, that's not a thing yet because we actually commented that out. So let's remove that for now. And 43, we do not have that anymore. Try again. Oof, no, oh man, what the fuck? Updates, we're not updating EX. That was something I was not. Okay, so now we do cargo run. There's our engine, our time. We have one active node at the time we print this. Looks like, or do we have multiple? Looks like we just have one at the time when we print that. That's fine. There it is, BDB. Okay. And we have a second node. Now we count the threads before update. We don't need this before update bullshit. Get rid of all this for now. Where print engine started, engine uptime. Where are we printing that at? Uptime, engine started. We're printing out engine. Engine started. It's underneath that. Oh, no, that's engine uptime. Node one threads. When we should be able to do debug on this now, I think. We don't want to see the length of it. We want to see what is in it. Okay, threads. So we have a thread. The source is node one threads. That actually might be a little. Well, no, that's fine. So node one has one current thread. The source is node one, and the destination or the connection, I guess you could call it, is thread two. Um, or node two. So my thing is node two, yeah, these should be reversed. Node two should be the source. Well, no, I guess that's okay. That might be a problem down the line. Okay, so now we want to remove a thread, right? We want to say, let's go ahead and delete a thread from a node. So we will need to do node disconnect. So let's check that out. Just do I use disconnect anywhere? Insert into engine, node connect. It connects via thread. So thread new doesn't, that should be public, I guess, because it's being accessed somewhere else. Okay. So we're gonna try disconnecting. So we're gonna call node disconnect. And we need to pass in source node and destination node. So the source node in this case will be node one, destination node will be node two. Now let's print the entire engine. Um, image. That should be fine, right? Oh, got to do that. Associated function. Oh, interesting. I do arguments and function are correct. Let's just find it. Oh, so we didn't declare node one as well. We did declare him as mute. Are they no longer? You have to pass mute in the function call. Wow, that's very not very fun. Okay, so there's node one. We got our threads engine. So after we've deleted active nodes, no threads, but our nodes, I'm only seeing one of them as active. That's a bug. At any given point, I'm only seeing one. That's interesting because when you create a node, it's active. So instead of we'll just print out the node as it stands. We don't need we can just print the whole thing and get all the information we need. And in between, can we just print the line? No, we don't need this right now. Just jumbling up things. So here's node one. Node two is active is true. Now when we look at our engine, I'm only seeing one node, not a second as active. Why is that? You create a node, Once we create it, it's active. Uh, node new. Where's node new at? Node new. It's active. Insert into engine. Ah, we didn't insert it into the engine. That is why. So that becomes a problem. We need to have some sort of check that if a node has not been inserted to the engine, like fucking panic or something, you know? I think that would be to do. Okay. This is more of a bug than a to do. But for now, we will add insert into engine node two means engine. And then we can run it and see. Man, fucking semicolons. Fuck off. All right, that's a lot of information, but as long as you know the UID, which I do, it's there. Okay. And I'll disconnect. Disconnect works. So we're getting there. We are making some progress. Um, remove from engine, deletes this. So let's call that. And this takes in, I don't need that over here. We have it down here. There we go. Take self engine and oh no, it takes self node and okay, so disconnecting works. Um, now we want to do node remove from engine. We need to bring this up. No, no, it's already good. It's got it. So we're node, and we need to pass it the node we want to remove and eng. And cargo. Damn it. Um, let's match type. Readable engine, right? So this needs to be this mute image. Okay, and let's see our engine. We have one active node, and that active node is node number 2. Good, 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 good. And now that has no thread. Now I'm curious. I want to make sure. Actually, no, it works because we do connect. Um, build thread between nodes. Remove a node. All these are working. Very good. Trying to think what else we would need for this little API. This little API. That's it. You create an engine, create nodes. Nodes have types, values, UUIDs. They can have threads. Are created um, between another node. Now, what happens? I guess it's physically impossible to create a thread between two that don't exist, or even attempt to create a thread between two nodes that don't exist. So this was something that I had AI cook up the other day, um, Claude Code. And this was for updating because a node needs to be able to be updated. It has values and names and all that shit that need to be updated. So let's see about that. So public function update. This will probably that's going to node. Shouldn't it be self? Each update is on variant and node update. Match checks if variables if node update type. If the type is what the fuck does this mean again? Why is this a callback or some shit? It's too many goddamn symbols in this fucking language. They make you use everything on your fucking keyboard in Rust. All right, because the value is a key value. It's a map. Got it. Okay. Connect to another node. Would that be considered an update though? This one I don't understand. I guess it would be considered an update. Ref mute? Jesus, dude. Fucking. Let type ref. Same five ref. Well, where's the ref keyword usage at? Ref mute. God, it's so fucking. I cannot believe I'm still sticking through this, writing with this fucking shit. Holy. Look, like it's just so gross, man. It just makes me sick. Um, okay. Right. So here we would have to use ref mute, I guess. Uh, Fuck if I know, bro. That doesn't make any sense. Uh, this is only needed for connect. Right. Okay. Right. Scientist. I guess this one overall makes sense to me. Um, this comment's no longer needed explanation. Rename the node type, add or override a value, or about key, connect to another node, just connect from another node. We bump the time. Also, this needs to be, um, we can just do, have a function for this now. Self bump updated at. So this would be node dot up bump at. So, but for the updates, you would have to. So the calling convention here would be you pass in the node you want to modify or update, unless it's one of these two. You pass in. You don't pass in. How would this work? Let's declare it over here in our impl. Um, and then we'll put you down beneath disconnect. Now move you over here to our lib. Okay, so if we wanted to, before we remove it, let's try a disconnected thread. That's fine. So node update, we pass mutable. Okay, so mute node. Let's do node one. Well, mute node one. Do we just pass? So we would need um damn it, what are those called? Node updates. We just pass it the enum? How would this calling convention be? You pass it a vector of, so we for oh, I see. So we can call them. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. So can I do something like node update type, where a new type is, I believe this is just gonna be string, so I don't know. Hello, cargo, check. Cannot borrow dest as mutable. as dest is not declared as mutable. Can I borrow is mutable? If let's I don't that I don't quite get. I thought you dest is not declared as mutable. So what we need to do mute dest? This fucking language, holy. Associated function defined here. Where's the problem start? Oh boy. Okay. Second string got stir. It's supposed to be two dot two string, right? No. Second string got stir. What? Got a reference to a string, but it expected an actual string. How is this new type dot to string, right? No. Node node type is equal to type to string. Wait a minute. When we create a node, right. But here I'm passing it the same thing. It should be fine. Node update, hello. Type. What? This is what the fuck is happening here? String. Can we just change this to stir? Using lifetime. The fuck does that mean? Node update. Node expected enum option new node found node update. So we have to pass it regardless. Okay, that's the first thing, I guess. So regardless of if we are using specified or specific functions that require the destination node in our declaration. So um, where the fuck is it? Here, these use the destination node argument. The rest don't. But regardless of that, we still have to pass. I think I read that Rust doesn't have default parameters. So we would need to, what do you do here? You just pass the same fucking thing? Can you pass it as empty like that? Unused result. cannot be chained. I don't understand. Do you just pass node one again as I'm about 5 fucking seconds from just asking Claude to explain this shit to me. I'm thinking I don't even need these two in here. Disconnecting. I don't think I want that in here. We have the functions, yes, but these just kind of causing problems for me now. I'm gonna ask fucking Claude. All right. Ah, I did read that some. Did it just change it for me? Oh, whoa, 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 what the fuck? None. I've seen none before because there's like okay, there's a lot. There's some, there's okay, there's none. It's too fucking much, bro. Okay, you pass it, none. There's nothing there, fine. Vec, bang, perhaps a single update in a vector since the function expects a vector. And two string on the string. I thought about trying that, but I didn't think that would be actually how the fuck it would go. But indeed, it is how it goes here. Okay. Damn it, that's fucking ugly, man. I'm not crazy about doing fucking ever trying to debug fucking this shit. All right. So cargo. Oh, we are printing it. Cargo run. All right. Oh, I'm printing it after I remove it. Let's do this first. We should see person. No, nodes. Nodes. Let's do the first one. So why this is not being updated? No, oh, it is. No, no, it's not. Right here. It still says person, even though update is saying to do. hello node created, updated system time values name John Doe role. Suspect. Interesting. So for updated updates, match if it's a type update, that type gets passed in. Fine. The nodes node type is now equal to that. Then we bump the updated time. Let's do this. Let's node one before update, node one after update. And we're gonna do print ln thing just so I have some fucking space. Okay, node one. Before update, no type person. The time is the exact same. Type suspect and channel time. Okay. Oh, you know what? The type is also its own thing. The update, the node type. Where the fuck is it? No. Where the fuck is this is some fucking node type string. Did I change this? No, I did not. Okay. So any string should work here, but for some reason, our node's type is not being updated. I want to print out if this fucking thing is even firing. It is. Now, excuse me, I want to print out, oh boy, excuse me. I want to print out node dot node type. Hello. So why is it that when we print the node after this, so it does get updated to hello within the function, but we're some for some reason losing that value. The node is immutable. We passed it in as mutable. Okay, this is strange. Ah, I need a new chair. This is odd. Pers- Modify in place. That's no one. We're printing out. Oh, wait a minute. Am I printing out? I am printing out the first node. CD. Yes, I am printing out the first node. Oh, shit. I know why. I know why. Because the data was already appended to the active node, so that doesn't change. We'd like need to refresh it. Now, if I run it, there it is. Hello. Okay. So that's a bug. Yeah, that's a bug. So bug. Yeah, that's pretty critical. Well, at least we know the update does work. Okay. Now, that is a little tricky. Is there a way to modify in place the engine active nodes vector using the UUID? The UUID always stays the same. We find it, we instead of like we in place put it into that vector, put that node in, replacing the old one, essentially. Ye- Not inside of our update function the way it's built. We would need to take in mutable a mutable reference to engine. So we would need to do like fn tick, not tick engine, but like refresh. I'll take in self or mute self or whatever the fuck. Mute. No, it already does that. I think that. Oh, I don't see anything that does mute. Anytime itself, it's just. Oh no, here we go. Toggle state. Yeah, so we would need to do mute self, I think. And it will return. Well, there's nothing really right now. It could return a result, but okay. Now, the more I think about this, the more fucking annoying it would become because what does that mean? Like what does that mean? What does refreshing it mean? What does the update do? If the update changes the thread, okay, well now the nodes inside the engine need to eh, all of that needs to get updated somehow. So what the fuck would I do here if we were to refresh the engine? Let's say a user deletes, there's two nodes in the engine. The user deletes node B. There's a thread between them. User deletes node 3, node B. That means the engine, which still at the time, currently, as it is, still has in its active nodes vector, node B, A and B. We delete B, well, in its active nodes, engine still has B. So we need to refresh it. But my problem is, what does that actually entail? How would we refresh it? Uh, hmm. Let's ask your AI this one. I don't know how that would work. Would we have to keep track of the updates another layer higher in the engine? Don't fucking do it for me. Explain. That's because insert into engine does clone. The engine holds a copy of the node, not the same one. So updating node one doesn't touch the copy inside. Right. Simplest fix, add a sync node method to engine that replaces the stale copy. So when you mean take node one, the copy sitting inside the engine has no idea it's a different struct. Your refresh function on the engine is the right instinct. It needs to take the updated node as a parameter, find the matching node in the active nodes vector by UUID, replace the old copy with the new one. That's what I was thinking. Think of it like contacts app. Okay, we don't worry about that. Okay, so we would need to take in. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, because this is not the only. Okay, problem. So the way I see it, we can't just say, "Hey, take in a new node," because that may not be the only fucking update. The root problem is that you're storing clones in the engine as long as you do that. So stop using local variables. Instead of creating node one and then inserting a copy, work directly with the node inside. Creating the node, push it to the engine and grab a mute reference. Wrap node in something like RC ref call node to the local variable in the engine. Mutated. Engine owns the node and everything else just borrows from it. The matches. I don't understand what they. If node isn't in the engine, it shouldn't exist. Right. What the fuck is RC ref call node? Instead of creating node one, just and then so we can work directly with the nodes inside. Yes, I get. It doesn't. Goddamn AI thinks that, oh, I'm trying to do this all through main dot fucking RS. No, goddamn it, this is just fucking me testing things out. Okay. Where you said you look up a node. I didn't end it with a question mark. Ah, okay. Get node mute that returns. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. Get node returns. So we should just have get node mute, right? I don't think we would need a static one. I'm gonna drink some water real quick and mute myself. Where's the pause button on this fucking thing? Okay. So get node mute. And it will return result, I think. Result mute node, right? Like that. And then backend error, and then node find self ID. Did I not do that here? Reference to a mute. Okay. I don't know if it should be like that. Let me cargo check. Okay. Mismatch find, right? Because find takes in unexpected because of return. Right. So find. So okay, maybe we need to adjust that too. Is it as easy as changing the function signature? No, it doesn't. Expected because of return found enum. E- What else? Can we do mute? No. Hmm. It's not as easy as changing the function signature. Found enum. So, okay, what is making it? Option is sum. Okay, that's different. Not result. Result is I think okay or something. Man, I don't know. So I want to use the same find function, but how in the fuck do I one for reading and unmute? Oh boy. Let's go ahead and do it for me. At this point, I don't care. Uh, yeah. All right. I'm gonna finish up with this part and then uh I'll take care of this bug and then uh upload this to YouTube. Probably, I don't fucking know. No clue. It'll Let's see that real quick. Get no mute. All right, so we have those now. Where's that other function at? Find middle version of find. So I'm looking at all else modify the node. I hate EM dashes, M dashes. Okay, so now in our update function, right? We don't need refresh anymore. I think my woman's back home. I might have to end the video. Oh well. Okay. Um, where's our update function at? Update. Wait a minute. What was the fucking point of this? Where's get node being used at? Get node count. We were not using that at all. Right, that's just part of API. Right. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Um, Git check. Not get check. God damn it, cargo check. Um, uh, okay, cool. All right, that's enough for me. I am gonna fucking end this shit, dude. Fuck Rust. Not a fan. I want to finish this project in it, and I'm gonna hate myself for it, but it is what it is. Peace.